This is going to be called the HOTT posture flow because a large component of what we're doing here is trying to stretch out the chest, open up the shoulders, and get your spine in alignment. This will also feed into next week where we work on getting up. It starts off in a crab position. So we're here. Now, depending on what's more comfortable for your wrists, fingers can be facing this way, the side, or back. Now, if you have the range of motion, ideally we do want your hands facing back because it opens up your chest just automatically. If your hands are this way, you'll notice that it's easier for you to round and you have to like still try and pull those elbows together in order to get it. I'm gonna have my fingers pointing back and we're gonna go into a glute bridge, right? So from this crab position into a glute bridge, bringing my head back, right? Try to relax the neck and shoulders and really try to push the ground away using the full hand, not just your palm, not just your fingertips, right? So we're gonna do a few of these. So dropping down, coming up, getting that full glute squeeze at the top, right? Still trying to push the ground away without putting too much pressure in the elbows or on the wrists. Again, if you need to, you can adjust your position here in order to get a little bit more focus on the glute bridge and still push into the ground without having so much stress on your elbow and wrist. All right, from there, we're dropping down to the side into a side plank position. And right here we have more than a 90-degree bend at the knees, about a 90-degree bend here at the hip, elbow directly underneath my shoulder. I'm gonna come up, spread the knees wide, pushing the knee into the floor and trying to get as straight as I possibly can here. Drop back down into that bent position, almost like I'm trying to take a seat or a squat. Come back up, squeeze, and down. Now, if you want, you can put a band around your knees, but I would actually just recommend you focus on pushing that bottom leg into the floor, right? You can get a great workout for the glute med by just really focusing on that leg that's pushing into the floor. If you got an extra squeeze, really thrust forward and drop down. Then we're gonna do the other side. You'll have a little bit of a rear view here. So I'm bent, again, bent here, elbow underneath the shoulder, coming up, spreading and squeezing. All right, so squeezing here, spreading here. Drop back down, sit the hips back, squeeze, try to get up as high as I can, and I'm really focusing on pushing that bottom knee into the floor. All right, from there, we're going onto all fours into a bear position, right? Now from here, we're gonna transition into almost like a Turkish getup. This is a portion of your Turkish getup here. So legs planted, other legs out in front, hips are sitting down, and I'm reaching out to the sky and pushing into the floor before I transition back into that bear, right? Switch sides, pushing, reaching, weight on that heel, and very light on that leg that's straight out in front of me. Switch, again. And you're really trying to keep your core locked in, so there's no flexibility with my hips moving all over the place. I'm really trying to solidify that spinal position in the lower back, right? By squeezing my abdominals tight, so my low back actually doesn't even move a millimeter. Like so. From there, we transition on the floor, and we go into some Ys, right? So we're actually going to be lifting my body up by directing my upper arm. So I'm trying to get my upper arm off the floor. This is also like a snow angel, but I'm just facing forward. And then we turn it into a little bit of our swimmers if we have the range of motion, where we're getting those hands right behind the back. Really reaching again. You're trying to pull the shoulders and the upper arms off the floor. From there, hands at your side, downward dog into a bear. Gotta pull it in a little bit closer. Downward dog into a bear. A little bit further. like so. This is our final move, pushing the knees down into the floor, really tightening up the tummy, right? Sending your hips up high, pushing the head towards your heels. So I'm slowing it down a little bit, and I'm really trying to almost allow my abs to push my knees down without them touching the floor. Now from here, this is the final move. You transition back into your crab, or you go into the first move of the day, which is your Shavasana, and you just lie down and stretch, going right back into that stretching flow. Those are the basics. We will add on to it and change up some stuff in each class this week. So enjoy, please practice. If you aren't attending this week, just give her a go, send me questions, and practice on your own time. Enjoy.